What's good, anime fans? I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who watched that Beyblade video because it got a lot of love. 4,000 people watched that video, 177 people liked the video, 128 people commented. So you guys really enjoyed that content. It's crazy because I didn't really even go into detail about the series or any of the shows. I was actually talking about how the shows had an impact on the toys in general. I didn't really talk about the series itself. And Beyblade was really crazy, you guys. I remember when they first brought my boy Ryuga in. He was changing the weather with his Beyblade El Drago. His Beyblade could spin left instead of right. Every other Beyblade spin right. They first introduced Ryuga and it happens pretty fast. I went back and checked out the Beyblade Metal Fight manga because a lot of people was telling me to go read the manga and things really elevate quickly. Like Jinga fights Kyoya, and after he fights Kyoya, catches a glimpse of Doji and his wolf Beyblade. After that, then you see Ryuga. He rips his Beyblade out of the freaking helicopter and just stops a storm. What kind of power does Beyblades have at this time? In the show, I remember it was like a scene where Moses was like splitting water. I think that was on Metal Masters. He was like splitting water with a Beyblade. They were literally just straight up destroying stadiums and destroying arenas. And like, I feel like Beyblade, they had some nuclear power in their Beyblades. Like they had some new generation tech in their Beyblades because I don't know, our Beyblades was not doing that, you feel me? They could just change the weather, fight on ice and fight on concrete and do all that type of stuff, which resulted in a lot of kids going outside playing Beyblade outside. I remember me and my brother going outside and doing crazy things like having battles on straight concrete, straight asphalt, which ruined Beyblades, ruined the plastic tips of Beyblades, especially Beyblades like Pegasus, which was the main character's Beyblade, doing crazy stuff with Beyblade, like going outside into the woods and trying to train to get stronger at Beyblade. Like, what did Beyblade really have us kids doing back then? I remember in Metal Fusion when they introduced my boy Yu, I remember he had the Libra Beyblade. I'm a Libra, I was born on October 13th, so you know I love Libra. My boy had the Beyblade Libra, and I remember Libra being so dangerous. I remember Yu being so dangerous in Metal Masters because he had the Libra Beyblade, which could literally change the stadium into sand. Y'all need to tap into my boy and see what kind of tech he got inside his Beyblade, because no Beyblade should be able to change the stadium into sand. I remember he broke Kyoya's plastic tip in a battle. I think it was like a free-for-all battle, and he used to do stuff like literally change material in the stadium. Like, how can a Beyblade do that? They said it worked off of vibrations or something like that, something along the lines of that. But like, man, some of the plot devices and plot armor they pulled in Beyblade was crazy. I remember they had training arcs where like Kyoya was literally in like a place like Grand Canyon. He was literally in a place called like Wolf Canyon or something like that, and he was doing training to get stronger. After he got defeated by Jinga, he wanted to get stronger, and he went to this canyon. I think he got sent there by Doji. He went there to get stronger, and I was literally about to fall into a canyon. I think he fights wolves. I think he fights off wolves, and it's just like, all this for Beyblade? Like, I never understood how that correlated to getting more skills in Beyblade. I remember in Metal Fury when they brought this new character named Ryuto. He looked exactly like Ryuga, and I was shocked because Ryuga was like one of my favorite characters, you know what I'm saying? We got the scene where my boy Ryuga throws his El Drago. He just throws it on the ground, and it just gains spin off of other people's Beyblades and start just wrecking stuff. That's why I just loved Ryuga, because he was more than a blader. I feel like he was like a force. His Beyblade was like compared to like a tornado or a tsunami in a real world, because it was just like, you know what I'm saying, it was like a tidal wave or some kind of like, what he could do with his Beyblade was different. He could throw it out without a launcher and defeat people like that, change the weather. Like I said, we seen him do stuff like that, split mountains with his Beyblade. We seen Ryuga do some crazy stuff. Y'all know, let me know in the comments what y'all think about Ryuga from Beyblade. Metal Fury, we got another character called Ryuto, and he looks exactly like Ryuga, and I always wonder, like, are they brothers? Are they related? Do they have some kind of relation? I think Ryuto was a legendary blader. I remember when they showed him, and I'm like, bro, he literally looks like a splitting image of Ryuga. But yeah, Metal Fury was crazy because that's when they introduced, like I said in my last video, the legendary bladers. This series was more, I feel like, about like destruction. I feel like, not destruction, but more about saving the earth from like evil, basically. Back in Metal Masters 2, I remember when Tsubasa went crazy and my boy needed an exorcism. He was like going berserk. He had like dark energy, or he was getting controlled by dark energy or something like that of the sort. Again, it kind of reminds me of Yu-Gi-Oh, how like they would have to like save the earth using this card game type stuff, like Bakugan, where they had to like save the earth using this card game. It was kind of like that. Seeing him go berserk and go crazy like that was just crazy. And then it wasn't even like his Beyblade, it wasn't even Eagle anymore. It was like some like purple dragon just like swarming around the stadium. Just, it was crazy, man. It was just crazy to see how destructive, how much power Beyblades had in the show. Us as kids, I know y'all watching this video, y'all used to think that our Beyblades had power, and y'all used to go outside and play Beyblade. Y'all used to go train and do all that stuff. In the show, every blader had like a special move. One that really stuck out to me was Jenga's, because Jenga always had like a plastic tip Beyblade. He would control his Beyblade to jump out the stadium and dive back onto his opponent, knocking his Beyblade out of the stadium. Like I said, this literally just, it defies physics, because I think I've seen one occasion where my Beyblade came out the stadium, came back onto the stadium, and still had a little bit of spin power. Star Blast attack, Pegasus would literally fly down and hit the other blader's bay and knock him flying. And that special move was literally controlled by plot. Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. I feel like that special move was literally an ass pull. Anytime Jenga needed to win, they just would do that so he could win real quick. My boy Jenga was always launching his Beyblade on straight asphalt, straight floor, straight street, and he had a rubber tip Beyblade. How the freak, by the end of the show, how does he still have a Beyblade? Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think. I know he had Madoka the mechanic near him at all times, you know what I'm saying, but still, my boy had a plastic tip, rubber tip Beyblade. How is he able to spin for long, for one, but keep the same Beyblade for the entirety of the show? Y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. And Metal Fury, it was crazy because it was like I said about like other shows like Yu-Gi-Oh and Bakugan, it's like a save the world type of plot where they all had to come together and save the world against evil. And I remember Kenta, it was like literally all the crew, they had to fight this dude, and he had the Beyblade, I believe it was called Diablo Nemesis. I think it was a fat Beyblade that like sat in the middle, and it like could like go fast and change modes. And I think that's when they started introducing like new modes and stuff in Beyblade. Like after that, we got what Shogun Steel, Metal Fusion did. Metal Fusion, Metal Fury, all the Metal series, they were literally like stopping weather, destroying stadium, shooting Beyblades at each other, doing stuff like that. Just a lot of crazy stuff in Beyblade, man. I really do miss Beyblade. Like, it was really a fun time growing up playing it. Remember, I used to irritate the freak out of my granddad because we used to battles all day and make so much noise. Like I said, me and my brothers, we had an amazing time playing Beyblade. It was very nostalgic. The show and the franchise. Let me know down in the comments if you enjoy videos like this. I'm gonna try to post more videos that you guys like. Like I said, I seen you guys were loving that video, so. But yeah, man, ain't gonna talk your head off. We're gonna be producing more content like this. Expect to see more videos from me. I'm sorry I haven't been posting as much as I've wanted to. I've had a lot of stuff going on. More videos will be coming soon. If you are new to the channel, please go down below and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you get notified every time we upload. I'll see you on the next video.